Hey, what's up, y'all? Just wanted to come to you real quick with all the flurry coming up of Black Friday and Cyber Monday and then on to Christmas. This year, we've ordered gift cards for the Lawn Care Nut shop. They come in $100, $200, and $300 increments, but there's a lot more than that because each gift card comes with a bonus gift card. Here's what you get when you order a gift card to the lawncarenut.com. Now, keep in mind, these are physical gift cards. That's why there's limited quantities. We only purchase so many, and each gift card comes with a bonus gift card that you can use any way you like. Every $100 gift card comes with a $15 free bonus card. Every $200 gift card comes with a $40 free bonus card. And every $300 gift card comes with a $75 free bonus card. If you're seeing this video, then that means that the sale has started and it ends when we're sold out. So hurry and get over to thelawncarenut.com so you don't miss out. What's up, y'all? I'm Alan Hain, the Lawn Care Nut. Thanks for coming back for yet another week. So there's that sunshine I promised you guys, and we're in some really nice temperatures right here in Florida. We're in the high 70s today. As you can see, the sun is shining. So I wanted to bring that to you to brighten your day no matter where you're at around the country. Now today we're going to talk about weed and feed. I know you never thought you'd hear me say that, but that's right. Weed and feed for Florida lawns, specifically St Augustinegrass, Centipede, and Zoysia. Even if you're somewhere up north, I promise you'll learn something from this video because we're going to go through and read the label. I know you guys love doing that, as well as talk about pounds on the ground and nitrogen and why I chose the product that I did. So with that, let's get to spreading. No more dreading. Okay, so these are our chosen products. Now, there's a lot more information that I'll link to in a blog post below that gives you an entire year of pre-emergent strategy for St Augustinegrass and Centipede. And I talk about these products. There's actually 3 of them that you're going to be able to get, and they all have the same purple coloring. I don't know who said it, but that's one of the keys that you look for when you're looking for this particular type of St Augustinegrass weed and feed is you look for the purple coloration. Let me show you what it looked like on Home Depot shelves.
See, here it is. Right here. Atrazine. Don't use this one. It's from the devil.
So Scott's Bonus S is the standard bearer in these weed and feeds, and I believe that's why everyone else puts purple on the label, because they want to look like the Bonus S. Needless to say, the reason I like this product and the ones like it is that it has active ingredient atrazine, and that is the weed part of the and feed. Typically, you guys know I don't recommend weed and feeds, but in this case I do, because atrazine works as a pre- and post-emergent, and it works very well during the cooler season in Florida. I'm pretty sure Sunniland has a clone of that as well. They probably have that at Lowe's. So I didn't pick up the Scott's because it was the most expensive, but I did pick up this Vigoro because this is Home Depot's brand, so a lot of you guys are going to see this. And I got this not because I want to use it, but because I want to compare it to the local option here from Sunniland. Now, one of the other things I don't typically like about weed and feeds is the feed part, because I like to feed my lawn separately from my weed control. I like to be able to dial both of those up and down. And when you have a product like this that's got both all in one, you can only go with the app rate that they recommend. You can't dial it up or down, because otherwise the atrazine will either be too heavy or too light. As you know, with fertilizer, you can dial that up or down however you want. But when you have a herbicide in here, in this case atrazine, you have to go with the bag rate. So this is where we're going to get into some of the fun math. And so let's just read the labels real quick. I promise I won't keep you here all day, but I do want to show you just real quick where to go. When you have a product that has any kind of ide in it, herbicide, which is going to kill plants, insecticide, which is going to kill bugs, fungicide, which is going to kill fungus. Anytime you have that and fertilizer combined, you don't have very much, if any, leeway at all on changing your rates. So just remember that. And that's going to give you one of the reasons why I chose the Sunniland over these other products. So let's go into that math just real quick. Okay, so let's start with this Vigoro product here, okay? So you can see right here that feeds 10,000 square feet. That also tells you that that is the coverage of this bag, is 10,000 square feet. So if we know then that it's a 32-pound bag, we can just take 32 divided by 10, because remember, in lawn care, the way we do it DIY, everything is done in 1,000 square foot increments. And that's why they give you a nice round number here, 10,000 square feet. So if I have a 32-pound bag, that means that 32 divided by 10 is 3.2. So that means that every 1,000 square feet feet is going to get 3.2 pounds of this product on the ground. And if you don't want to do that math, you can always turn over and it'll tell you right here is do not apply more than 3.2 pounds of product per 1,000 square feet. And like I told you, I would recommend that you don't deviate from that at all. That you apply exactly as close as you can 3.2 pounds of product per 1,000 square feet. So now that we understand the application rate on that product, now we can look at, well, how much pounds on the ground am I going to get with the atrazine herbicide, but also with nitrogen, because that's really the one we care about, especially here in Florida right now. We're in the high 70s. I do not want to push too much nitrogen. I don't want to hammer it, even though it's nice and things are growing. They're not growing as fast as they do during the summer rainy season. So what I don't want to do is hammer this out. I want to keep the nitrogen as low as possible. And again, like I keep stressing, you can't deviate from bag rate. So it's 3.2 pounds per 1,000. That's what you're stuck with. So let's look now at how much atrazine is going to go down per 1,000 and also how much nitrogen.
Now I want to stress real quick, these weed and feeds are only for St Augustinegrass, Centipede, and Zoysia. You can see by the front panel here that the Vigoro contains 1.38% atrazine. Keep in mind that means that 1.38% of everything in this bag is atrazine. So we can do a little bit of math to understand how much atrazine goes down for each 1,000 square foot of lawn space. The reason we want to do that is because we can compare it then to the other product and see if the weed control is on par. In this case, we take our application rate of 3.2 pounds and we multiply that by 0.0138. And what we come out with is 0.044 pounds of atrazine per 1,000 square feet.
Now, just as we can use percentages with the atrazine, we can also use percentages with the nutrients. And what you can see here is the analysis on this for nutrient load is 2902. That stands for nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium. 29% of everything in this bag is going to contain nitrogen. 2% will contain potassium. So now we can calculate how much nitrogen are we getting. Now, if you were to ask me just generally, without all this stuff behind me, how much nitrogen do I recommend you give your St. Augustine or Zoysia grass this time of year? Ideally, I'd like to keep it at 1/2 pound of nitrogen per 1,000. But I definitely, for sure, don't want to go above a pound. In fact, I want to stay as far away from a full pound of nitrogen as I can. I just think that's going to push the lawn a little bit too hard. And so here's the deal. If we know that 29% of everything that's inside this bag is nitrogen, and we also know that our application rate is 3.2 pounds for every 1,000 square feet, we can take 3.2 times 0.29, and what do we get? So 0.93. So that means at the application rate that they are recommending here, this Vigoro Home Depot brand, I'm going to get 0.93 pounds of nitrogen per 1,000. So I'm really tiptoeing up to that 1 full pound, which is not where I want to be. So the next question would be, when I choose that product, is the atrazine going to be on par? And if it is, then what's the nitrogen load going to look like? And then is there anything else we should look at that might make me choose that product over this one? So here we are, and one of the things that makes me choose this, again, is the local option. I love to support local business, and Sunniland is a Florida corporation, so there's that. These are also available in every Lowe's store, so not a problem to find them there. And what we can see here using the same strategy is that the bag rate is 4 pounds per 1,000, because this is a 20-pound bag. It covers 5,000 square feet. 20 divided by 5 is 4. So we have a 4 pounds per 1,000 square foot application rate with this product. With that then, let's do the math and let's see if the atrazine is on par, because the atrazine in this product is 1.1%.
So at the top there's the Vigoro label, 1.38% atrazine, and at the bottom you can see the Sunniland label, and it's a little bit lower in concentration at only 1.1%. But wait, there's more, because we have to consider the application rate. If you'll remember, the Vigoro goes down at 3.2 pounds per 1,000 square feet, yielding that 0.044 pounds of atrazine per 1,000. Sunniland's application rate is a little bit higher at 4 pounds per 1,000, and when we convert percentage to decimal, 4 times 0.011 equals 0.044. So now we can see that the atrazine concentration is on par for both products.
So now that we see that's on par, let's go ahead and take a quick look at the nutrient load that we're going to get. Okay, so back to the fun math that everybody loves. 4 pounds per 1,000, and this is a 20% nitrogen product. So that means then 4 times 0.20 is 0.80 pounds of nitrogen. That's what I'm looking for in the winter here in Florida. This is 0.93 pounds, this is 0.80. Ideally, I'd like to even go lower, but I'm perfectly fine with this, especially because I also get a higher potassium load here at 6%, whereas this one's only 2%. and for sure I'd love to have that extra potash riding along, especially if we get a cold spell here coming up. So just by comparing the macronutrients, this Sunniland product is fitting the bill for me better. Okay, last thing to consider, and then we'll get out into the lawn here, is are there any extras riding along? Are there any other goodies that are inside the fertilizer that might help sway my decision? So we'll definitely have to go to the back of the bag for this one. And what I'm really talking about here are micronutrients. Is there anything else in here? You know, maybe like a little iron, some manganese. I mean, who knows? What else could be in here that would tempt me to maybe make my decision for this fertilizer? And as I read through here, I'm not finding any micronutrient load at all. It's just the N and the K, and of course the atrazine. Now when I come over here to the Sunniland though, they put it right on the front of the bag. So not only am I going to get the N and the K, and the higher K actually, is I'm also going to get boron micronutrient, copper micronutrient, iron 1% micronutrient. We love iron because it gives us a blue look. Manganese, zinc, and molybdenum. I don't think I've ever seen another product, especially an over-the-shelf at Lowe's product, that had molybdenum in it, but the guys at Sunniland put that in there. So that's another reason why I chose this. I've got a nice micronutrient load riding along with my N, my K, and my atrazine. And so now that I've paralyzed you with the math, I think the only thing left to do now is throw her down! One other quick thing I did want to point out is you will see that this bag, the Vigoro, says use on St Augustinegrass, including Floritam, very important. Zoysia, Centipede, carpet grass. I don't know anybody that has that, but Zoysia is the big one because this product is not labeled for Zoysia. It's just got St Augustinegrass and Centipede labeled on it. But I'm here to tell you, I called Lee Moore over at Sunniland and I asked him about that, and he said no, they just need to change the bag. They just haven't done that yet. It is okay to use their product, their Sunniland St Augustine Weed and Feed. You can use that on Zoysia, and I'll be doing that today just so you guys can see the results here in a week or so.
Now, at the end of the day, I do realize that a lot of these decisions come down to cost, and so here's the math for you. The Scott's Bonus S is a 10,000 square foot coverage bag for $44.48, making the cost almost $4.50 per thousand. The Vigoro Home Depot brand was $34.48 for 10,000 square feet, bringing that cost in at $3.45 per thousand. And the Sunniland, being $17.98 for 5,000 square foot coverage, comes in at $3.60 per thousand. And that goes back to why I chose it. It's not the cheapest, but it's also not near as expensive as the Scott's Bonus S. But when I use it, I get all those extra micronutrients as well as that lower nitrogen that I'm looking for. With that, I'm Alan Hain, the Lawn Care Nut. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving week with your family and friends, and I'll see you in the lawn.